In the dawn light of old Hollywood, when stories were still learning to walk, a single idea shimmered through the haze: honor the dreamers who turned shadows into miracles. It was 1927. Louis B. Mayer, the titan of MGM, envisioned more than just movies. He dreamt of an academy, a bastion to unite the industry's finest, mediate its storms, and elevate the art of filmmaking to immortal heights. From this bold inception, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences rose like a phoenix, and with it, the idea of awards to celebrate the wizards behind the wonder: directors, actors, writers, visionaries who turned celluloid into legend. Sketched on a napkin by art director Cedric Gibbons, forged in gold-plated bronze, a knight standing tall on a reel of film, sword in hand, ready to conquer the world of cinema. The first award ceremony unfolded in 1929, a private banquet at the Roosevelt Hotel. Then came the name that would echo through to eternity. In 1931, as Academy librarian Margaret Herrick laid eyes on the statuette for the first time, a spark of whimsy struck. "Why, he looks just like my Uncle Oscar." The room laughed, then listened. Because sometimes destiny arrives disguised as a nickname. The comment stuck among Academy staff, echoed through the Academy's corridors, whispered from desk to desk like an inside joke no one could forget. It lingered among Academy staff, long enough until it refused to fade away. Hollywood columnists soon picked it up. Sidney Skolsky, a prominent entertainment columnist, is often credited with popularizing the term. Betty Davis said it reminded her of her first husband, Harmon Oscar Nelson. Eleanor Lilleberg, an Academy secretary, also claimed authorship. However, historians generally agree that Herrick's remark and its instant adaptation gave birth the name Oscars. And just like that, Oscars became more than a name. It became a legend. At first, the industry didn't know what to make of it. Some chuckled at the nickname. Others embraced it instantly. But as the years rolled forward, as the lights brightened and the cameras sharpened, the name took root. It became part of the mythology, spoken with reverence, chased with obsession, and held up as the highest honor a filmmaker could dream of.
On a spring evening in 1929, beneath the chandeliers of the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel's Blossom Room, the motion picture industry took its first giant step into the future, the first ever Hollywood Academy Awards event. There were no flashing cameras, no red carpet frenzy, only a room filled with the architects of a new art form, gathered to honor themselves for the very first time. The night's highest honor, Outstanding Picture, was awarded to Wings, a soaring tale of courage and sacrifice that proved cinema could rival the scale of history itself. Through the parallel journeys of two young pilots, first divided by jealousy and pride, then bound by loyalty and loss, the film contrasts the exhilaration of flight with the fragility of human life, using romance and friendship as emotional anchors in a mechanized world at war. The competing nominees for Outstanding Picture included Seventh Heaven, William Fox; The Racket, Howard Hughes. Alongside Outstanding Picture Award stood a singular recognition, unique and artistic production. That honor was bestowed on Sunrise, a song of two humans, a film of pure visual poetry, forever etched into cinema's soul. Nominees included Chang, The Crowd. Direction was celebrated in two forms. Frank Borzage was honored for the emotional grace of Seventh Heaven, while Louis Milestone claimed acclaim for the wit and rhythm for Two Arabian Nights. Direction nominees were King Vidor for The Crowd, Herbert Brennan for Sorrel and Son. In performance awards, Emil Jannings became the first Best Actor, honored for two towering roles that revealed the power of the human face on screen in The Last Command and The Way of All Flesh. Also nominated for this award was Richard Barthelmess for The Noose and the Patent Leather Kid. Janet Gaynor, luminous and timeless, was crowned Best Actress for 3 performances that defined silent-era elegance: Seventh Heaven, Street Angel, and Sunrise. The nominees were Gloria Swanson for Sadie Thompson, Louise Dresser for A Ship Comes In. Craftsmanship also took its bow from the visionary art direction of William Cameron Menzies, for the groundbreaking cinematography of Sunrise and the technical brilliance that sent airplanes screaming across the skies in wings. Nominees in this category were Ruckus Gleaser for Sunrise and Harry Oliver for Seventh Heaven. The written word too was not forgotten. Ben Hecht was honoured for the raw originality of Underworld, Benjamin Glazer for Seventh Heaven, Joseph Farnham for silent film intertitles at that time. Other nominees for this category were Lajos Biro for The Last Command, Gerald Duffy for The Private Life of Helen of Troy, Alfred Cohn for The Jazz Singer, Anthony Coldaway for Glorious Betsy. 2 special honours closed the special night. Charlie Chaplin for The Circus received recognition beyond categories for embodying cinema in its entirety, and The Jazz Singer was acknowledged for changing everything by giving film its voice. No one called it an Oscar at the time, but in records, the 1929 awards event is recognised as the first Oscar Awards ceremony. In a relatively quiet room, history had begun. An industry found its mirror. Cinema found its crown. And from that moment, a tradition took shape. Not frozen in time, carried forward meticulously through generations, expanding in scale and ambition, setting ever higher standards, pushing cinema toward new horizons of storytelling, performance, vision, range of human expressions, and the very art of filmmaking itself. In its current presentation, it is a mega event of entertainment, unmatched in scale. Film audiences in every corner of the world wait eagerly each year to find out winners and nominees for far more categories than were honoured in 1929. Unlike 1929, the Oscars ceremony is now watched live all over the world, irrespective of how inconvenient local times may be. Though the final applause subsides and the gilded stage is surrendered to silence, the spirit of the ceremony does not depart. The Academy Awards conclude only in spectacle, not in influence. Long before the calendar turns again to that hallowed evening, film lovers resume their contemplations. They weigh performances yet to be crowned and speak in quiet but excited anticipation of those who may ascend to the honour of nomination and triumph.